Envision this scene. You're gliding along the freeway in your modern, whisper-quiet electric vehicle when, out of nowhere, the battery indicator flips to red. Feel the surge of worry, the frantic search for the closest charging point. This is the reality of electric vehicle ownership, a realm that isn't purely about eco-friendliness and silent rides. In today's discussion, we'll explore the top 10 grievances that might frustrate EV owners, or more aptly, cause their battery packs to sputter. So what exactly are these top 10 frustrations for EV owners? Let's dive in. Thank you for watching this video. If you're enjoying the content and would like to see more, please do us a favor and press the like and subscribe and the notification bell so you don't miss a single video. You finally pull up at a charging station, only to realize that charging your EV will take much longer than a quick pit stop for gas. Picture this: you've just arrived at a family gathering, but instead of joining the festivities right away, you're stuck in your car, waiting for it to charge. Or maybe you're on a road trip, the open road beckoning, but you're tethered to a charging station, watching the minutes tick by. This is the reality for many EV owners. The long charging times can be a real inconvenience, disrupting plans, delaying journeys, and often leading to what we call charge time blues. It's not quite the same as filling up your tank in a jiffy at the gas station. Sure, technology is improving, and faster charging solutions are on the horizon. But for now, EV owners need to factor in these extended pit stops into their schedules. So, while EVs may not guzzle gas, they certainly do take their sweet time sipping electricity. Let's not forget the treasure hunt, the search for a charging station that sometimes feels like you're looking for the Holy Grail. It's an adventure. You're out there in the wild, your trusty electric steed low on juice, and you're desperately looking for a charging oasis. Picture this: you're in the middle of a bustling city surrounded by skyscrapers, coffee shops, and yet not a charging station in sight. Or perhaps you're on a scenic road trip miles from civilization. The birds are singing, the trees are rustling, but alas, they can't charge your car. The scarcity of charging stations is a genuine issue. It's not quite a post-apocalyptic scavenger hunt, but it can feel pretty close when you're down to your last few miles of battery life. It's a challenge that's real and faced by many electric vehicle owners daily. It's like playing a game of hide and seek, only the stakes are your vehicle's battery life. Sure, you're saving the planet, but your wallet might be feeling the burn. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room: the high upfront cost of electric vehicles. In comparison to their gasoline-guzzling counterparts, EVs can seem pretty pricey. You're looking at a significant increase in initial expenditure when you opt for an electric ride. Let's break it down. A mid-range gasoline car might set you back about 20 grand, while an equivalent electric model, that could easily cost you upwards of 35 grand. That's a hefty chunk of change. But before you abandon your green dreams, consider the long-term savings. Electric vehicles are cheaper to run thanks to lower fuel and maintenance costs. Over time, these savings can offset the initial sticker price, but it's a long-term investment, not an instant payoff. So, while you might save on fuel costs in the long run, the initial sticker shock can be a bit much to handle. Ever tried sneaking up on someone in an EV? It's surprisingly easy, and that's not always a good thing. You see, one of the unique characteristics of electric vehicles is their near-silent operation. While this quietness can be a delightful respite from the noisy world of combustion engines, it also presents a challenge: the safety of pedestrians. Pedestrians, cyclists, and even other drivers rely on the auditory cues of approaching vehicles to gauge their safety. With EVs silently gliding by, the risk of accidents increases. This issue is so significant that lawmakers in various countries have mandated artificial noise for electric vehicles at low speeds. In response, manufacturers have been creative, engineering sounds that not only alert those outside, but also enhance the driving experience. From simulated engine roars to futuristic whirs, these sounds aim to balance safety with serenity. So while the silence of EVs can be a blessing, it can also be a curse. Remember that red battery indicator from earlier? Well, it's back and it's flashing ominously. Yes, we're talking about the limited range of electric vehicles. It's like that one friend who's a blast at parties but can't keep up with the after party. A bit of a downer, isn't it? Now imagine planning a road trip. You're excited, your bags are packed, and you're ready to hit the road. But wait, you can't just zoom off into the sunset. You need to plan your route based on where charging stations are located. You need to calculate if your EV can make it to the next charging point, and if not, where's the nearest hotel? It's like playing a never-ending game of mental chess, isn't it? This phenomenon, my friends, is what we call range anxiety. It's the apprehension that your vehicle won't make it to the next charging point. It's real, and it's a common concern among EV owners. Now, don't get me wrong. Electric vehicles are a fantastic innovation. They're eco-friendly, they're quiet, and they're increasingly affordable. But they're not quite there yet. The average EV range is still less than half of a conventional car. So, while EVs can get you from A to B, getting to C might be a problem. These are just a few of the challenges EV owners face. But remember, every cloud has a silver lining. We've delved into the silent struggle of unnoticed EVs, the blues of charge times, the hunt for charging stations, the wallet drain of maintenance, and the limited range of travel. But let's not forget, EV technology is improving at a rapid pace. Innovations are constantly emerging to alleviate these issues. We're seeing faster charging solutions, more charging stations cropping up, and even apps to find them. The cost of batteries is falling, which should reduce maintenance costs. And as for the silent dilemma, well, some manufacturers are even adding artificial sounds to make them safer. So while owning an electric vehicle may come with its own set of challenges, the future looks bright and electric. So if you're an EV owner, we'd love to hear your experiences in the comments. And if you're thinking about going electric, well, forewarned is forearmed.